guys, this is Megan from You Go To Be Kidding. Today is processing day. So it's only a small portion of the work to actually harvest all the vegetables and grow them all and grow your food, but now you have to actually deal with it in the kitchen. So the kids are helping me. This is home ec day for school and ag day. So Caleb and Ellie are helping cut peppers, and I'm vacuum sealing, and Cole is gonna start work on cucumbers. So I'll show you what we have going, and thanks for joining us. All right, the kids are slicing peppers. They are awesome. They're just each filling a bowl, and then when they are done with their bowl, I am using our new vacuum sealer, which I'm really liking a lot. And I just put them in here somewhat flat, label the package, vacuum seal them up, and I can throw them in the freezer just like that. So that's what we're doing. It's super easy to use. This is the first time we've ever had a vacuum sealer. At some point after I've actually used it, I'll give you a review of it, but it is from Meat. The website is Meet Your Maker. Kind of hilarious, actually. But, all right, and Cole is washing cucumbers and getting them all ready to go. And we'll show you all the work we get done. All right, so for cucumbers, we're slicing them up and then putting them on a tray in an even sheet. We're gonna freeze them like this and then vacuum seal them after they're frozen. That's what I looked up, said was a good thing to do. So the kids are helping me with that. And then we're also going to attempt to make some pickles. And I'm gonna have to look up a recipe from friends on what to do there. All right, so the next thing up is canning pickles. We've never done it before, but we've got some jars here ready to go. We have to get their brine in them, and then the rims rinsed off, the lid's on, and into the canner. So this is the frozen stuff that we were able to preserve. We took those two trays. Ooh, interesting. So it's been a few days since I filmed, and this bag has loosened all up. So I might actually take that up and cut it open and re-seal that, or put that in a new bag. That's really loosened up. None of these other ones have. They're all nice and tight. So something happened on that seal. But I got 2 bags of cucumbers. So I've never tried this before. I've never frozen cucumbers. But I was reading online that if you freeze them on a cookie sheet and then put them in the bag, that they'll thaw out nicely. So I just have 2 cookie sheets. So we did the 2, I put them in the bags. We'll see what happens. If it works, then we'll do more next year, but I don't necessarily have high hopes for that. I'm not sure. We were able to get 5 bags of bell peppers, and I already have more bell peppers that we could chop up and preserve this way. And I measured them out, so they'd be basically 1 meal's worth of bell peppers to throw in for fajitas. I even did some tomatoes real lightly, just on a pulse setting on the vacuum sealer, so that I can save these to can later. I've got too much going on to try to can that up right now. I think I'm going to make pizza sauce with a bunch of tomatoes this year. So we've got those there. But we've got our big freezer down here, and all this food was put up. I think I actually have another pack of something upstairs, but I don't remember. We're actually working on more cucumbers today, some to give away, some to make a cucumber and tomato salad. I might even show you part of that. But that's the harvest. It's a lot of chopping and prepping and kitchen work, but it's always worth it, because then you have food later in the winter when stuff is not growing. We will have our own stuff preserved that we can cook with. So I wanted to touch in the pickles. We were able to can up 12 jars of pickles, and I just water bath canned those. I was able to pressure can 7 quarts of pinto beans, so that way we have those ready for meals, along with all of those veggies that we chopped up and got vacuum sealed. But it's just crazy how much work goes on, like, inside the kitchen. So, you know, getting the garden planted and weeded and growing, That's a lot of work in itself. But then, then you get to reap the rewards. You get to eat the tomatoes and the cucumbers, and it's just awesome getting to eat stuff that you worked hard to grow. But then the thing that I am weakest at and learning the most is how to preserve it and not waste it. So, I mean, it's a little bit cheating that we have, chicken, so stuff doesn't necessarily go to waste, and we try to give away a ton to friends as we can. But the goal is to learn how to preserve it and keep this harvest so we can actually use it throughout the year. So that's what I'm working on, at least a little bit each year. This is the first time I've ever done pickles. I've only water bath canned a few times, and so each time I do it, it gets a little bit easier, a little bit more familiar. But that's what we've been up to this week, all about trying to preserve some of our harvest and enjoying the fruits of our harvest. But I hope that this encourages you to try to put something up this week. Try something new, whether that's pressure canning or water bath canning. Just try it, do it. It's not as hard as it seems. Any new thing is always worth learning and trying to do something new. But thanks for watching. We really appreciate you. We'll see you next week.